What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy for you end up like BZ. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Like I said, y'all, this is gonna be a very late live stream. Your boy Jay is done with Madden, and dude, y'all know me so well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said, bro, yeah, Jay's gonna hype up this game, but in like the next 2 weeks or something, he's gonna say the game is trash like he always does. You're right, the game is terrible. The game is trash, you know, and I told you the first thing that people are gonna say, you know, the worst community out of all the communities is the EA community. Like, at least one thing I can say about 2K, 2K don't put up with that BS. Like 2K, them niggas, they not gonna buy that game. Like, they gonna stop playing it. I promise you, most of the people that started off playing 2K, they don't play 2K. They do IRL now. They do content. You know what I'm saying? IRL content. They vloggers now. That's one thing I like about the 2K community. They keep it real with their game. It's like the EA community just weird. I would never be a part of this community. No wonder the game continues to be trash and trash and trash. Because y'all like trash. And I'm 25-10. You know, the first thing they're going to say, dude, it sounds like a skill issue. It's so funny, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, promise you, every person that says that I can beat. Just because somebody says the game is bad, it doesn't mean he's bad at the game. I'll be putting belt to booty. 25-10, bro. Literally. If you go look at my freaking live streams, bro. Positive, bro. Overly positive. I win all my games. Dang near. I'm just keeping it real. The game is garbage. It's like, what you want me to say. Some of y'all probably think it's good. I think it's I think it's just like Madden 24, but just faster. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it has way worse defense. O-line still can't block. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's still the same problems. I'm still getting mossed. I'm still dropping interceptions. It's like, it's nothing different, bro. Literally, it's just faster and got a little bit better graphics. That's it. And they added a few more things. That's it, bro. That's it. You feel me? It's still like bro, it's like, it's still problems with the game. You know what I'm saying? I just literally like named it. The blocking, still dropping picks. You know what I'm saying? Still getting mossed. The QB throwing is still terrible. Like, on to the next, man. But anyways, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch. And like I say, y'all, my second channel, man, I hit 1,000 subscribers today. I appreciate the love, bro, for y'all just showing me on the second channel, bro. You know, 1,000 subscribers, man, that's a huge accomplishment. You know what I mean? Just for me to just start this junk. And I started the gaming channel, bro, in like May, bro. And now we in August and got 1,000 subscribers, bro. And, you know, that's a huge accomplishment, bro. And I thank y'all for that. You know what I mean? Real talk. So make sure y'all subscribe to my second channel. Link in the description down below. And like I said, y'all, I'm live streaming tonight. If y'all want to live stream Battlefield or the new Mafia, y'all tell me, bro, and I'm going to do that. If I don't see nobody, you know what I'm saying, vote, I'm going to just, you know, I'm going to just go with what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm riding with the Mafia game. I ain't going to lie. But we got the Addict, who became the highest NFL, the NFL's highest paid star.
Max Crosby is one of the
Crosby was an addict
in the league. Fearless, relentless, a quarterback's worst nightmare. But the one guy he couldn't stop was himself.
I was doing here and there, take a pill that I didn't even know what it was. Like, it was scary.
And while the world was cheering him
crazy.
on, he hit rock bottom.
Like, I felt like I was dying. Well, I looked in the mirror and like didn't even recognize myself.
This is how a 4th-round pick from a no-name college lost himself.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
To becoming the
all that money in the world, it still ain't happening. Tell y'all, bro, money do not buy happiness.
Grew up in Lapeer, Michigan, a quiet town, a simple life. But when the housing market crashed, life changed. The Crosbys were forced to move to Texas and live with Grandpa. And that's where Max got introduced to Texas high school football. Max played linebacker, but he was kinda chubby and not the most athletic kid, unlike his older brother Miles Crosby, who had multiple D1 offers and was the star of the show.
My brother was like the man. He was a pretty boy, got all the girl, like, so in my head I was always like, I'm trying to be like him, like they don't want me. I had that jealousy and I wanted that in life, and like I just wasn't happy as a human being.
Until we found the magic fix, the solution to all his insecurities.
Boy, that's the most dangerous thing, bro, was comparison, boy. I'm telling you, bro. comparison. I feel like it's a lot of people like that today. Ain't gonna lie, I feel like maybe like 70% of the world is like that. Know what I mean? That's why I say I don't be on social media as much, honestly. When I do get on social media, it's for like a quick second. Sports and whatnot, but comparison is the most dangerous thing, bro. You feel me? Like, you gotta understand, bro. Look, if you don't love yourself, who's gonna love you? If you don't have confidence in yourself, who's gonna have confidence in you? Like, you got people out here that don't like themselves, bro. That wish they was another, like, my mans, how can you think that of yourself? You gotta realize that is you, bro. This is me. You know what I'm saying? How can I not love me? How can I not have confidence in me? How can I not think highly of myself? Come on, man. I gotta think highly of yourselves, man. F all that trying to compare to other people. Man, be the best you can be. Cause you never know. It's somebody that probably want to be like you. You trying to be like the next man the whole time. This man trying to be like you. You feel me? You a cool cat, man. You know what I'm saying? You cool. You probably be lame in some people's eyes. It's cool. I know I'm lame in some people's eyes. Okay, cool. One thing never let people do is change the way you look. Don't let people change the way you look at yourself, bro. Don't let people's opinions about you change the way you look at yourself. Don't do that, bro. People probably be like, you probably be lame to some people. You know what I'm saying? You probably be corny to some people. So be it, cool. But you know yourself more than anybody. You feel me? So let them think what they want to think, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool to me. Sure, it is what it is. And I promise you, 98% of the time, man, I say even 100% of the time, the people that think that about you, they going to talk behind your back. They ain't going to say it to your face. I can promise you. They ain't going to say it to your face. So think like that. This man a goofy. You feel me? If he think I'm lame, he ain't going to say it to me. If he think I'm corny, he ain't going to come to my face and say it. He going to talk behind my back and I got to hear it for somebody else. He ain't going to say it, though. I think that, bro.
Self-doubt. Max was introduced to alcohol.
First time I ever drank in high school, I was like, I'm in love. Like this, I can go up to any chick and talk now. Like I was a middle child, redhead. Like I wasn't the most confident kid growing up.
For the first time in his life, it felt like he fit in, and he finally escaped his brother's shadow. And on the field, something else was changing too. Just before his senior year, he hit a 4-inch growth spurt, so he got moved from linebacker to defensive end, learning the position on the fly against D1 talent. His tape wasn't impressive, and his dream of going D1 looked finished. Until one school came through. It might have been the worst D1 program in the country at the time. Eastern Michigan University.
Like I was surprised I got a D1 offer. They were the only D1 to offer me, bro. They're my only offer in general. I got that offer, I jumped on it, committed, and boom.
But that new freedom came with a whole lot of problems. Eastern Michigan wasn't exactly a football powerhouse. Coming off a 2-10 season, there were less fans in the stands than his high school games. But Max didn't care. He was excited. The problem was, Max was undersized and inexperienced, so coaches decided to redshirt him. He hated it. But that year might have been the best thing to ever happen to him.
So the whole year I just got to go on scout team and fucking learn. Try and spin moves, try and just all different type of shit. And I was winning scout team player of the week every week. That's when I really fell in love with it.
So in his sophomore year, Max went off, having 11 sacks and making first team All-MAC. But off the field, he was slowly losing control. Now that he had freedom, he could drink whenever he wanted to. So Max became the life of the party, getting blackout drunk and repeating it the next day. But somewhere in the chaos, he met someone that would change his life. Rachel Washburn, a soccer player at Eastern Michigan. Dating Max was far from easy. She had to deal with his crazy lifestyle.
You would just leave for like days at a time, and like you would leave Thursday, come back Sunday, same clothes. What was kind of frustrating too, though, is because he could compartmentalize it and then go wake up Monday and play football.
But that changed.
Bro, that's all we trying, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, it's God-given talent, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, for real, bro. Like, I just feel like some people could do that, bro. Like, you got people that do the right thing. Like, don't smoke, don't drink, do everything right, and still trash. Because it's just like you don't have the God-given ability. It's just some people that can just F off, bro. Like, don't got to train as hard as you. Don't got to do the things you got to do and still better than you, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's like that in boxing, bro. I swear, bro. I go into the gym. These dudes been boxing for this and that. I be beating these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude been boxing for this amount of years and I be punishing him. It's like it's God-given talent. It's some things, bro, God just give you, bro. So Max Crosby can go out here and just drink around, dude. Yes, dude, just give me some more beers, dude. Hey, one more over here, man, dude. I'm freaking blacking out, man. I'm just pumping it. Oh my God, it's having a freaking party, dude. You know Max Crosby can do that, and you out here, you out there walking your butt off, and this man right here drinking 1,000 booze. You still not better than this nigga. That's just God-given talent. That's just something that God, I feel like certain people just born to do certain things. I feel like Max Crosby was just born to play football, bro. And you just wasn't. You feel me? Just because you always do the right thing, that don't mean you're going to be successful at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, this is how life is. You got a lot of people that just don't got to work as hard as you, bro, and still just better than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Max Crosby is just one of them. You see this man F around with thousands of beers. You know what I mean? He's still the best player on the team. Still can go out and play football on a Monday. Like nothing happened. And the way this man performing on the field, you won't even know that he drinking 1,000 booze out there. You won't even know this nigga a party animal just by the way he performing on the field.
To those because he could
just players that's like that. And then go I feel like half of the players in the NFL, bro, like that.
Junior year, when his drinking
even Lawrence Taylor said he was like that, bro. Lawrence Taylor, one of the best linebackers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Even he said he was like that, bro. Just doing all type of ish, man. You know what I'm saying? And just a beast.
He caught up to him. Max got a DUI, and he was looking at a 2-game suspension. For a player trying to make the NFL, that's a nightmare. So he stopped drinking. He'd still go to parties, but he'd just sit there miserable as hell. Eventually, he made it through the season, making All-MAC again. He still had a year of eligibility, another year to improve his draft stock. But Max made a crazy decision. He declared for the NFL draft.
I had every coach tell me, you're going to go in the 6th, 7th round. You need to go back to school. You need to, like, some of the closest people to me, like, bro, you need to go back to school. I'm like, fuck you. You don't think I could fucking do it? Like, all right, fuck you.
Only 2 people supported him, Rachel and his agent, CJ. That's all he needed, because he knew one thing for sure. Max Crosby is ready for the NFL.
So you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you just.
Max wasn't exactly a hype prospect.
That would sound crazy.
245-pound D-end with a DUI, teams were concerned. But his agent gave him one piece of advice that stuck.
What my agent told me is like, you go kill the combine. Like, I think you're gonna be a top 100 pay.
That's all he needed to hear. Because when the combine came around, he went crazy. Top 3 in almost every drill, and he ran a 4.66. At this point, he knew he was going top 100. But on draft day, things didn't go as planned.
First 2 days go by, like I had the news people at my house in Texas, had my whole family. Second day comes, we're like to the last couple picks of the 3rd round, and I didn't get drafted. So now I'm like, fuck, like I'm in like panic mode.
The first 3 rounds were over, and Max just sat there frustrated, thinking, man, is it the DUI? Is it the weight?
I was so fucking mad, and I was with Rachel. I walked the fuck out of my party after that. I get in the car and I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm just yelling out loud, like, fuck, like what the fuck? Got Burger King, fuck some Burger King up.
But then came day 3, and with the 106th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, his phone started ringing.
Are you that guy number 92 that's raising hell?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Yes,
will you come out? Hey, will you come out here?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm the guy. I promise. Thank you so much.
Gruden believed in him, and that's all Max needed to hear. Because the long wait, the doubt, the embarrassment pissed him off.
Trust me, the competitor in me, I'm like, no fucking way. They waited fucking 3 days to draft my ass. I got something for y'all, no doubt.
As a 4th round pick, there wasn't much pressure on Max.
I feel like Max got to lead, bro. I feel like Max just got to, bro. I said, bro, he's literally a top 5 like rusher in the league, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Like very consistent player. You know what I'm saying? Like very consistent. You feel me? Like every year, Max Crosby is just like top 5 at his position. I got Max Crosby over Micah Parsons. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like he up there, bro. Max Crosby up there for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I'd say Myles Garrett. You feel me? Trey Hendrickson, T.J. Watt, and I put Max Crosby at that 4th position. I'm gonna keep real and put Micah at the 5th. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I feel like that's a good one. You know, honestly, I put Trey Hendrickson over T.J. Watt because T.J. Watt had 11 sacks last season and Trey Hendrickson had 18. Like literally like was the best edge rusher last season. So in my book, bro, as of right now, I don't really go off what he did, what TJ Watt did, 22 sacks. I get that. That's what he did, but I'm going off what previously happened. He wasn't the best edge rusher last year, so it's just, you know, people love bringing up, oh yeah, he did this, he did that. I'm going off what happened in the previous season. So what happened in the previous season, the two players that I named were better than him that season. And that's not opinion, that's facts. Myles Garrett was better than him last season. Trey Hendrickson was better than him last season. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got TJ Watt at 3, Max Crosby at 4, Micah Parsons at 5.
Trying to make the team, but in training camp, he got his welcome to the NFL moment. He had to go up against one of the biggest and meanest tackles in the game, Trent Brown. Max got his ass whooped, and every day he'd walk off the field and think, man, do I even belong here? But he kept pushing, and one day something clicked.
I finally beat him with like a long arm in team, and I got a sack, and that took my confidence to a whole nother level.
But that didn't translate to the field. Max started as a rotational guy, coming off the field on third downs. And for someone who never left the field in college, that was tough. In week 3 against the Vikings, he struggled, finishing the game with only 1 tackle. His confidence hit rock bottom. But one person kept believing in him: John Gruden. So when the Raiders lost their third down edge rusher, Benson Mayowa, Gruden didn't hesitate. He gave Max a shot.
I remember my confidence level, like leading up to that game, like I was at my lowest of lowest. So I felt like I couldn't play in the league. Like we played the Vikings the week before, bro. I had the worst game of my career. Like I was like, I don't know if I could do this shit.
But that game changed everything because Max finally made plays and forced a fumble. That boosted his confidence because the next week, he got his first NFL sack against the Bears. The next game, another one.
And he's in trouble back at the 33, and that is the rookie Max Crosby.
Max was going crazy, but off the field, he was going crazy too.
Dang.
It got so bad that he even missed an entire day of practice, which as a rookie 4th round pick is wild. Rachel saw it from close and knew he needed help, but no one listened.
I felt like I was screaming down a dark hallway and everyone's like, figure it out.
So you were feeling completely alone?
No, 100%.
I put her through hell. Nobody even believed her. Like that's such a sad, lonely like feeling, and like that still hurts me to this day.
Max's on-the-field success made him blind to his addiction, and it got to the point where Rachel couldn't keep up anymore.
I threatened to leave like 1,000,000 times and I never left. But I finally left though. Like it was such a good feeling for me.
Then came the Bengals game, where Max went insane, finishing the game with 4 sacks, winning AFC Defensive Player of the Week. And while the world was cheering him on, he was fighting a battle no one could see.
I was going through that with my girl. I'm partying my ass off, and I go out there versus the Bengals and get 4 sacks, and come home and my girl like hates me, and I'm miserable. Like people don't even know that, bro.
Despite the
Crazy,
chaos,
bro.
Max finished the season with 10 sacks and came in 2nd behind Nick Bosa in Defensive Rookie of the
People
Year.
really don't know what
Now
the
it was
freak
time
is
for the
going on.
offseason.
Okay.
A moment where Max had money, time, and no obligations. And that's where things went terribly wrong. For 3 months in a row, Max went on a crazy bender.
I was doing here and there. I was off the wall. I'd take a pill that I didn't even know what it was. Like
That man
I'm
said he
scared.
took a pill and he didn't know what the freak it was. Know what I'm saying? Man talking about he took a pill and didn't know what the freak it was. That's crazy because people dying off pills left and right.
Deep down, he felt like he was losing control of his life. So he made the hardest decision ever. He called Rachel, he called his agent, and he said, I need help. So they called in a guy named Scotty, a rehab specialist who was flying to Vegas to help him. Max stayed sober for 10 days, and Scotty was on his way. It looked
I
like
swear y'all, bro, staying sober, bro. Oh my God, I've been sober for a year. I've been sober for a year, y'all, boy. Golly, boy, that was the hardest thing. I stopped smoking weed, man. Oh my God. Like, man, y'all don't understand. People don't understand. Like, drinking, bro, and people always try to make it seem like weed just so different. And it's like not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like how he was addicted to drinking, a lot of y'all addicted to weed, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's like, I just feel like weed, bro, weed just was slowing me down, bro. It just was, I don't know. You know, you never know how much it affected you until you get off it. You know, a lot of people think that, okay, it's not affecting me because they're still doing it. They're not seeing, but once you get off it, bro, you just like, dang, this junk, weed affected me like in so many areas of my life, bro. You know, and it's a drug. Whether you like it or not, it's a drug. You know, and I know a lot of y'all still gonna do it. It is what it is. You know, the first thing that people love saying, you know what I'm saying, dude, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa. I'm like, bro, you're not Snoop Dogg. You're not Wiz Khalifa. You're not Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not them people. You know, how do you function when you off weed? You know what I'm saying? What, you do the same thing every day? Or you gonna go that extra mile? You know what I'm saying? When you smoking weed, can you go that extra mile? Because your type of work, you know what I'm saying, isn't the type of work that's going to get you to that place right there. Because I can promise you, the dudes that smoke weed, bro, I promise you they get their job done first and then smoke. You feel me? They ain't smoking throughout the day. They're not putting weed before their craft. I can promise you that for sure. You know what I'm saying? So if you like want to be like a regular degular, then I feel like you can smoke weed. But being Max Crosby, he can't drink. You know what I'm saying? He got to put that extra work in. He got to do that. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people think, oh yeah, smoking weed. Yeah, you can smoke weed because guess what? Your life is regular. You feel me? Your life is regular. But what I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to be regular. So in order for me to push myself, in order for me to go down this route that I'm trying to go where the 10%, I'm trying to go where the 10% at. You know what I'm saying? 80% of this world, you feel me? You know, they right here. I'm trying to go up there. You feel me? And I know the people up there, they ain't doing that. So yeah, your everyday regular life, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you can smoke weed. What you do? Get up, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Go to school. You ain't doing nothing for real. What you doing? You living a regular life. You living a regular American life. But if you trying to step outside that box and like, nah, I ain't finna live this regular American life, getting up, going to school, getting up, going to work, doing this and, you know, doing the same thing over and over. I'm not trying to do the same thing every day. If I want to take that extra step, if I want to be that 10%, I want to be that. I got to put this weed down. Ain't no way I'm be able to freaking function. Ain't no way I'm be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking weed. But if you live in a regular life, then heck yeah, you can function on weed, dog. You ain't doing nothing. You doing the regular life. It's nothing hard for you. It's easy for you. Ain't nothing hard. You feel me? All you doing, what you doing? I can put out your life right now. I don't even know you. You get up, wake up, probably brush your teeth, probably take a shower, get dressed, go to work. After you done from work, you go hit up the plug, get some weed, go back home. You do the same thing again over and over again. That's a regular life, bro.
Was
it's not the type of life I want.
Step to recovery, but then came the invite. Front row tickets to a UFC event in Vegas.
Deep down he knew,
I probably shouldn't go, but he did anyway. And that's where one drink turned into a 5-day bender and the scariest night of his life.
Bro, I woke up one morning like, bro, I don't even recognize myself, bro. Like, I'm miserable. I feel like fucking death. I felt like I was fucking dying. I'm like, I need to fucking get help.
So on March 11th, 2020, Max changed his life forever. He flew to Hollywood and checked into rehab. When he got there, he looked around and he realized he wasn't alone.
I thought I had the most problems of anybody on the planet, but you know, you go into a rehab and you're like, holy shit, like, you know, I know I'm fucked up, but like, there's some people more fucked up than me.
Bro, what? Man, bro, Max, bro, that's another thing that a lot of y'all be thinking, bro. A lot of y'all be thinking y'all the only one going through problems. Man, bro, you got people out here walking around, bro, that's going through a lot, bro. You think people gonna tell y'all what they going through? People gonna fake it like they got going on. People gonna have fake smiles. Man, you ain't the only one going through stuff, man. You feel me? You ain't the only one going through problems. People just know how to hide it, bro. Even when I used to get on YouTube, bro, y'all ain't never know. I used to have like -47 in my account. You never knew. I used to get on here, take it easy before you end up like me. You never knew what I was going through, bro, ever. You know what I'm saying? How bad I used to just hide it so bad. I'm telling you, bro, so many people you walk across, man, just haven't going through problems. You're not the only one going through problems, bro, at all. I promise you. Somebody going through way worse than you, bro.
I know I'm fucked up, but like, there's some people more fucked up than me.
After 30 days, Max successfully finished the program, and he couldn't wait to go back home. But when he finally returned to Vegas, it was a battle every single day. Standing by his side was Rachel.
That's a real one, Max, bro.
The one who was there when everything was falling apart.
she'll take a bullet for me, like legitimately. She's been through everything with me. My addiction, she's been there by my side the whole time. We've had ups and downs a million times, but at the end of the day, I always ran back to her.
The outside world had no idea what was going on. All they saw was a rookie coming off a 10-sack season. So in his sophomore year, there were expectations on Max, but he didn't live up to him. He ended the season with 7 sacks while playing through a torn labrum and a broken hand. But it wasn't just the injuries. Max tried to replace his addiction with junk food, so he didn't play in great shape. On March 11, 2021, he was officially 1 year sober. And that's when he decided to open up about his journey.
It took a lot because I was the same person. I was so like, I really cared about my image and I needed to be known as like, you know, hard ass, like football player, blah, blah, blah. Like that's how football players are, bro. It's our natural nature.
The response was massive, and players applauded him for opening up. But Max didn't just want to be a comeback story.
Sat with a nutritionist, got with the strength staff, got with everybody. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to be a middle of the road guy or a good story. Oh, he got sober in the league, whatever. I'm like, I'm trying to be the best.
And that's when the league was in trouble. No more injuries, no more junk food. Max Crosby was locked in. And in week 1 against the Ravens, he showed the world. He had 2 sacks, 6 pressures, and won AFC Defensive Player of the Week. The Raiders started hot, winning their first 4 games. But in week 5, all momentum died. John Gruden's email scandal hit, and he was forced to resign. To Max, that wasn't just his coach. That was the guy who believed in him when no one else did.
You said, what? You don't use give a F, man, about them? Man, look, man. You feel me? I don't get all that. I ain't finna get into that. You know how I feel about that right there.
To Max, that wasn't just his coach. That was the guy who believed in him when no one else did.
I love Coach Gruden. I mean, he's like family to me. So yeah, it sucked. You're like, this is the dude that drafted me. And the next day, I'm literally with my wife in Gruden's house. Tears, but we had to keep going.
The next game, he had 3 sacks versus Denver. Max became a nightmare for every offense, wrecking plays.
That's the Max I know right there.
Setting the tone for the whole defense. He finished the year with 8 sacks, 108 total pressures, which was the most in the NFL. Pro Football Focus had him as the #1 edge rusher in football. And the cherry on top, Max Crosby made the Pro Bowl.
I really didn't believe it. I had to take a moment. Like I broke down. I just put in so much work. So I'm getting emotional. It's just like I was in rehab like almost 2 years ago, and now I'm in a Pro Bowl. Like.
And off the field, he was winning too. On March 11, 2022, he officially celebrated 2 years of sobriety. And on that exact same day, his life changed again.
We've got breaking news out of the NFL where the Las Vegas Raiders have signed defensive end Max Crosby to a monster extension. It's a 4-year deal worth $9 million per month. That contract includes over $53 million guaranteed. It makes Crosby the 5th highest paid defensive end in the league.
But I just want to show people out there that anything's possible if you put your mind to it.
In just 2 years, Max Crosby went from rock bottom to the face of the Raiders. But just when everything was falling in place, a new demon showed up. Some players get comfortable after their first big contract. Well, Max is the opposite. He went even harder, putting up 12.5 sacks, leading the league with 22 TFLs, and making his 2nd Pro Bowl. But it wasn't just the production, it was his motor. Max played over 1,000 snaps, most of any defensive lineman in the NFL. And maybe that fire came from something deeper, because mid-season, Max's whole life changed. Ella Rose Crosby was born.
It was the greatest day of my life, honestly. I can't even describe the moment. You'll never look at life the same.
He had a new reason to fight, not just for himself, but for his family. And in 2023, he needed every ounce of that fight because that season, disaster struck. In week 2 against the Bills, he slammed his knee into the turf and it swelled up. The doctors told him the only fix was rest, and it looked like for the first time in his NFL career, Max had to spend some time on the sidelines.
The shit was blown up like a balloon, and I wake up the next morning and I fucking almost pass out. Like I felt like I was dying.
But Max is a different breed. Every week, he drained his knee just to get back on the field. And somehow, on that messed up leg, he played through all all 17 games, put up a career-high 14.5 sacks, and he made his third straight Pro Bowl. But playing through all those injuries cost the price. And in 2024, he had to pay up. In Week 2, of course, against the Ravens, he might have played the best game of his career. 2 sacks, 2 TFLs, and 5 pressures, upsetting the Ravens and again winning AFC Player of the Week. But at the end of that game, Max got hurt bad.
Defensive Player of the Week, I went nuts. And the second to last play, I get rolled up, and I've never done that, but I tore my ankle up. I couldn't walk off the field barely.
No, you played through it.
And I'm like mentally going through it. I'm like, I can't do it. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep fighting.
Mentally, it was a weird situation. He just came off the best game of his career, and he was happy for the team. But at the same time, he couldn't even walk, so he couldn't really process what was happening. The next game, he showed up in the booth, refusing to quit, but his body had nothing to give anymore. So for the first time in his NFL career, after playing 84 games straight, Max Crosby missed a game.
Like, the competitor in me, I couldn't fucking sleep at night. You know what I mean? You're just sitting there hopeless and you want to go.
He was supposed to be out 4 to 6 weeks, but after 1 week of rest,
need somebody like Max Crosby on my team, but reliable. Need somebody like that, man. You know they're gonna play every snap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Different breed right here. It's a different freaking breed, bro.
You want to go.
Don't make niggas like this.
He was supposed to be out 4 to 6 weeks, but after 1 week of rest, he was already back on the field. Every week he'd get treatment and push through the pain trying to help his team win. But the wins never came. The Raiders lost 10 straight games. Max kept fighting until his body broke and he re-aggravated that same ankle injury in week 14. That's when the doctors gave him a choice: keep on playing and risk permanent damage, or shut it down for the season. So he got surgery and watched from the sidelines as the Raiders fell apart. He still had an amazing year: 7.5 sacks, 17 TFLs, making the Pro Bowl for the 4th time in a row. But to Max, none of that mattered. He just wanted to win. The Raiders ended up 4-13. And that's when the dominoes started falling. GM Tom Telesco, fired. Head coach Antonio Pierce, fired. But here's the crazy part. Max Crosby, the heart of the team, was now being linked to other franchises.
Every other day I got a new team making a graphic about Max Crosby's going to the Washington. I'm a fucking Raider.
But the Raiders responded.
Crazy. Nigga loyal, bro.
Graphic about Max Crosby's going to the Washington. I'm a fucking Raider.
But the Raiders responded.
But it's like, nigga. Like Max, man, being too loyal can like being too loyal, man. That can cost you, because it's like they ain't doing nothing, bro. So it's like being too loyal, man, can just like can cost you, man. It can cost you, man. But you making hella merit.
Making a graphic about Max Crosby's going to the Washington. I'm a fucking Raider.
But the Raiders responded, and they made a move that silenced every trade rumor. The kid with one D1 offer, who got drafted in the 4th round and almost lost himself to addiction, broke NFL history.
Max Crosby is not going anywhere.
Max Crosby is now the new highest paid non-quarterback in the National Football League. $106.5 million extension.
And he deserved it too. That's $91.5 million guaranteed, bro.
Paid
Golly.
National Football League. $106.
He deserved. He just liked
that. That's $91.5 guaranteed.
I just want to be able to put some light into the world, bring positive energy in any way I can, and be a light for anybody going through what they're going through. You know what I mean? I'm about to be 5 years sober in a week, so that alone is, without that I wouldn't be here. And there's a lot of people that have helped me in this room along this journey, so can't thank those guys enough.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video.
Sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I always got to give back, bro. You always got to give back, bro. I feel like it's just mandatory, bro. I always got to give back. I just can't wait till I get a lot of money and I could just change people's lives, bro. Like, it feels so good helping people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to just be about me. You know what I'm saying? F me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Let me give back. You know what I'm saying, to people. You feel me? But anyways, man, it's your boy Jay Willie Silly, man. Take it easy for you, like bees, and man, boy Jay out, man. Yeah.